and the Bowser coming at each other. Eric Gordon, if you have any predictions, I'm willing to listen.
I think I'm gonna give it to Mega personally, but alright, FD is an interesting stage. So, like I mentioned earlier about how Bowser's gonna have a hard time landing vertically against Ike. That's kind of also true on this stage, but this is also sorties in general just have a hard time landing too. So Bowser can kind of take advantage of Ike's harder time landing on this stage more than the other one. So it can kind of even out the matchup a bit.
Yeah, it's really coming down to who's going to win neutral most. And maybe that's the case with Ultimate in general, at least in a sense, but...
Sometimes, but I would say, yeah, in this matchup, winning neutral like, kind of hurts a lot.
Yeah,
just because you can get so much off of like one advantage state or one juggle.
Yeah, if you're losing, you're getting bopped around. That's kind of the nature of this. Oh my gosh, yeah, you get a little reckless with the side B, and you got a claw to the face for your troubles. So thanks for playing. Mega going to have first blood drawn on him in this winner's quarterfinal matchup. Spot in top 8 on the line.
And air to back air, and send Bowser off stage.
And the winner of this one would be facing either Raptor or Skew. Would be interesting to see how this plays out. Mega will take that stock. One swift swing of the sword, and he's going to need a lot more of that if he wants to make it in the top 8.
I like the ether like mid combo. It's not something I usually see from Mike's.
See, you're right, but also we've seen that from him quite a bit. This is a very unorthodox Ike that we're seeing in Mega. Clearly not afraid to use that as a mix-up, but again, you're doing that, you're rolling the dice. It's high reward, but Eric Gordon, it's also high risk.
Yeah, another thing we're seeing is that after the Nairs, he's not necessarily going for a true combo, but just kind of waiting for Sans to pick another option, just to like try to bait it out and maybe continue to juggle, in a sense.
It's interesting how we've seen almost an ascension of Ikes in the recent months. Certainly, MK Leo brought this character to prominence at the earliest stages of the game. So that was his main for quite some time, and everyone was complaining about how overpowered Ike was as Sans takes that second stock off of Mega. But yeah, certainly in Tri-State, a bit of an Ike renaissance was happening before the troubles descended upon us. Certainly people like Mega, but also relatively, I wouldn't say obscure name, but an up-and-comer in a sense, Sky as well, who was making top 64s in a few rather big tournaments. I want to say top 64 or top 32 at Tri-State Showdown in November as well. Oh, beautiful back air follow-up off of the combo to get that second stock. In Mega, you know, he's not doing too bad for himself.
Oh, what? I fell out of the neutral beat. That's kind of weird. Oh, armor through the Nair to get that ether off.
Mega throws out the feet, yeets the feet, whatever. Down smash. If I ever say that again, you have the right to smack me, by the way. Man, he is just throwing him out there. Yeah, the back air is going to take it. You were talking all that flying till you got kicked in your chest, and Mega is going to have to sort that out, catch his breath if his chest cavity finally expands back out after Sans knocks the wind out of it to take game 1.
Yeah, so I think we might try to go to a stage platform just to help Ike in terms of his juggling. Like Nair or land on the platform, another Nair. It's like such a good combo tool for Ike. So yeah, other than that, like I think they both did really well in neutral. It's kind of like feeling each other out.
Agreed.
Yeah, just like a really close game. So maybe a different stage might be what leads Mega the victory here.
Yeah, and I kind of wonder. I mean, I was seeing a lot of potential for Mega to take that game. I'm not really sure if there's perhaps a little bit more patience that needs to be exercised on his part. Like if the best thing that Sans can do is reset if he finds himself in the air. So maybe if you're Mega, you take that time, realize that you have the sword and he does not. You can you have the luxury of maybe being able to reset and have that advantage of reach at the very least in neutral. So you can perhaps quick, you were lucky on that one. And perhaps look for how he responds and follow up based on that. I don't know. It's Mega seems to be going for a lot of super aggro stuff that I'm not really sure that he has to.
My goodness, that could have been really bad. Another kick to the chest.
To be fair, for either party involved, like. Looking for the grab, however, Sans kind of chilling in the air right there. I get the feeling that a lot of Mega's troubles are coming off of missed grabs here.
Oh, that up air is going to take it. You're going to see the grab combo, but not necessarily. Bowser misses the neutral there. And that's one thing in the matchup that you have to be worried about if you're Ike, is that you can't just necessarily land willy-nilly on Bowser's shield, because up he had a shield full punish in neutral air. So if you're going to land on an aerial, you want to space it.
Yeah, I mean, God, he is it just me or is Sans air dodging a lot? Like, that is a lot of air dodges down to the stage that I'm seeing, and eventually it's going to get called out. Mega's not going to chase him into the air. He's going to find a way to get under him with that sword and just send Sans into outer space. Or off to the side. Either one works.
Oh my goodness.
Back air.
Not getting all the hits in there, allowing Sans to combo into that back air.
Another day, another nair for Mega, and certainly for Ike. Side B. Yeah, if you're not used to Bowser's side B right now, you are not used to seeing Jersey Smash. But it's gonna be Sans taking the stock off of Mega. Sans one stock away from a spot in top 8. Was seeing Bowser seen quite prominently in an Amiibo tournament that happened, I think just yesterday. In fact, it was, I think, what, 4 or 5 Bowsers in top 8 alone. But this ain't an Amiibo. This is just Sans being Sans, I guess.
Oh, is he gonna get it with the? Oh, he does get the neutral.
Sure did. Beautifully read.
Amazing edge guard coming off of Mega. That's not something we've seen him use like at all this tournament so far. So that could be the key to help him beat Bowser. It's kind of get him off stage and charge eruption.
Yeah, that's kind of where you're seeing it mostly is a pickup on ledge, like that neutral B. So, I mean, that's where I usually see Ikes do it. I don't really see them do much of it otherwise.
Oh, the up smash beat. Good stuff.
Up smash sends him into the air and gonna be looking for a follow-up. Connects with an up air there.
Yeah, Mega really going for like hard read on the air dodges that you mentioned earlier.
I see him trying to hit the shield with the nair quite a lot. And how many parries is Sans going to get before Mega learns his lesson, man? Like, he's daring him to grab. He's saying, I dare you to hit the Z button. Please do it. I would love that if you did it. Sans not there for the follow-up on the side B. How costly will this prove?
So intense right now. I feel like one strong hit from either player is gonna be it.
Yeah, this is a fast-paced chess match. The platform that's going to take it. Sans moves on into top 8 by a score of 2-0. Mega, I think, tried to get a little too cute there, and Mega is being made to pay _Sans _ top 8 appearance.
Mega was at quite a deficit at going into the last stock, but he was able to bring it back percentage-wise. but unfortunately was not able to get the last kill.